Okay, this time, hopefully it's gonna be a longer stream. Like, I can't believe how tired I was last stream. That was incredible. Probably the most tired I've ever been while streaming. That was crazy. Give me a second. Um... Okay. Blah. Excuse me. Okay. So I remember last time I was actually so tired I could not go any further. If I went any further last time, I would have slept on stream. Now I am feeling a tiny bit better. Hopefully this time I will not actually like fall asleep. I don't feel drowsy at the moment, so I guess that's a good sign, huh? So I remember last time we went through this entire dungeon. I was half asleep. I don't, if there was any important story stuff, I definitely missed it. But from what I remember, I don't think there was any story stuff, so there's nothing to worry about there. Also, there's no battle music. I don't hear Gale anymore. That's unusual. Coupoid. Ooh. Slash all? Huh, aim for Mojo too. Oh yeah, there's this weird element mechanic that's going on right now. I don't fully understand what's going on. What did you get, kid? Stardust Cape. That's for Razli, I assume. Oh, aiming for Mojo, I'm noticing. That didn't... No damage? Why? Why did that do no damage? There you go. Okay. It says slash all, but it only hits one person. That's a bit weird. Okay, and then cut reel. Mojo is probably not like my best party member. I could do better with someone else, but unfortunately I don't have Glenn. I would love to have Glenn in my party alongside Kid, but nope. Never meant... It never was to be. It's weird to go into the victory music after that music. But okay, I guess that's fine. Also, they didn't give me anything special, so I'm gonna activate that. Oh! Okay, that's obviously progress. Heal plus. Heal plus. Like... Heal plus. Innate green. Okay. I don't have like reliable ways to heal, actually, now that I think about it. I'm running away from this. Screw this. Seems like a very annoying fight if I decide to actually fight everyone there. Many have bled, suffered and perished. It is your turn to die. Oh. That's put it very simply there. Wait, who are we fighting? Pyrotor. Well, I don't have a blue element, but I don't need one. I want to steal from him, though. Sadness wave. Attack temp... Oh, okay. Well, that sucks for my strat, because I'm mostly attack. Damn it! Okay, should I do a diminish? Do an eagle eye. Even though my attack has decreased, it shouldn't have decreased that much. Yeah, not that much. Oh my god, Mojo, the dodges! He's a super dodge tank. That was awesome. Okay, what do I need to do now? Okay, Surge. No, he doesn't need to attack. That was pretty hype, Mojo. Do you have... No. Do you have strength on you? You have 99. Yeah, you do have strength on... Oh, low res. Yeah, let's cast a low res on him. Boom. Now, boom! At the same damage. I don't think low res does anything. Is he gonna make it entirely red? He is, isn't he? Yep. I really do not like... I'm afraid of using Magnify right now. I don't know what to do here. I guess I'll just do a weekend, whatever. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream, Sadistic. How you been? Last stream was a riot. I did a 30-minute stream of Chrono Cross because I was like... I was dead. I could not keep myself awake in that 30 minutes. So I had to stop really early. That was a little that sucked. But now I'm doing okay. I don't feel as half asleep as I did yesterday. You doing well? How are you? Yeah, I just went out to celebrate Mother's Day with my mom, so I'm feeling pretty happy. Because Mother's Day is today in wait, turn black? Yeah, 10 black. Yeah, today's Mother's Day in Australia. Do that. Omega Red. Okay, calm down. Ah, I've been playing a lot more of the Toho game recently, actually, just to see what is even. I'm not sure if I'm really that dedicated to one CCing it, but I've just been trying to figure out what kind of insane combinations you can have with like the item mechanic, like buying all those cars and what kind of build you can make. The game is appealing on that front, but like I can understand how like the true shmup fan, well, I say true shmup fans, like anyone who's like a big fan of shmups, I can see why they wouldn't like that kind of random progression system kinda. I wasn't sure what the appeal was, to be honest. Yeah, I was mostly curious as to what kind of builds you can make, more than the game itself, if you know what I mean. Because the builds, you can make some pretty powerful builds. But yeah, I've just been playing that. I should be playing much more Gunvein or Thunder Force 4, but the problem with those is that I have to try really hard for those. I have to like dedicate time to practice it, kinda. It's almost like a commitment if I decide to play that. So playing like a super easy Toho game was like, oh yeah, this is a relaxing. Oh, I don't die if I get hit. Oh sure, I'll take that. So it's appealing on that front. That's just why I've been playing it. You're a true shmup fan, yeah. I hear you. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a comfort shmup in a way. But I would not. I would not really recommend it to other people. Really, like there's better Toho games, really, much better than that. So, it just got +2 strength. What the heck? Oh, Redfield. You want to do casual shmups, yeah, in a way. But I've also not only that Toho game. I've been playing a lot more Kamui, by Saito Skane. I think that's the company name. And Kamui is a lot of fun. I played it on stream and I remember I was having a lot of fun, but playing it more, I was like, yeah, this is a truly good shmup that I would love to play more later. The mechanics are pretty simple, but like it's fun in a looping kind of way, almost like a Ketsui, almost. I got Redfield, so I want to use that real quick. Turn red. Wait, where's my Redfield? Oh, here. There you go. Basically, the mechanics of Kamui are you have your shoot button, but then you also have you have a meter. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream, Oricidin. I was just talking about Kamui. In Kamui, you have your shot button, you have your lightning button, and that's about it. And your lightning button, you have a meter, you have a gauge that shows you how much lightning meter you have. And you can do 2 attacks. You can do a lock-on attack with your lightning attack, but that only hits enemies in the background. Or you can do, if you hold the lightning button plus the shot button together, you do like a giant laser that also erases bullets. And in this same meter, it's like it's weird because the meter shows how much of the lock-on power you have, and if you release it when it's full, then you get the maximum multiplier when you release it. So I think the max multiplier is times 16. So if you release your lock-on attack when it's full, you get each kill times 16. So that's, if you want to be scoring, you want to keep doing that. But then when you use your laser beam attack, you don't use up the gauge, you use up the the limit of the gauge, if you know what I mean. The, how do I put this? You use up your capacity, I guess. So it doesn't use up the gauge itself. It uses up how much you have. So if you think of it this way, like if you see the meter charging up starting from the left to the right, that's your lock-on gauge. But your right to left meter gauge is for your laser beam. So you're like, in the game itself, you're actually flip-flopping between the two attacks, deciding which one to use and which one's good for scoring, which one's good for survival. It's a really fun loop. And you like it once you play the game, it's like it's very easy to understand. I'm just explaining this in a very weird way. But I've been having a lot of fun playing Kamui just casually. And there are points where you like you wanna know when to use your lock-on shot to hit enemies in the background, because enemies in the background will eventually come onto the main screen and like try to attack you. So there's actually some sort of strats involved to use your lock-on attack. So there's like, it's obvious where there's routing required and whatever. Like, it's a true shmup is what I'm saying, and that's like an easily recommendable one. Although it's easily recommendable to the point where it's not like a complete PC port. It's a pretty old game, so there might be a few problems such as resolution options and all that. And also I realized what the audio option was, because with audio you can pick the MIDI, the PCM option, and then there's another option called CD, audio CD. That doesn't mean the CD quality of the soundtrack. No, it doesn't mean that. Spectral Glove. Yeah, it looked older, but that's fine. I played tons of old 8-bit shooters. Yeah, it's like it's totally playable. Like, you don't need to go and download a mod or anything. It's really just resolution options, but that doesn't, yeah, it's fine. I play it on windowed, it's fine. Yeah, so the CD option actually means it plays tracks on your disc, on your CD in your disk drive if you have one. So if you have a disk drive and you just have a CD in there with song tracks, the game will play those. That's apparently what the forums have said about that particular option, which I thought that is very if that doesn't tell you how old the game is, I don't know. It's pretty funny that there's an option like that. And it doesn't even have to be the Kamui audio CD at all. It's just any CD that has like some music track. Oh yeah, I got Spectral Glove. What is that? I'm getting a lot of late game equipment, I've noticed. And elements. Where's my Spectral Glove? Picked that up, didn't I? Oh, it's a glove. As in, it's for Mojo. Made out of rainbow shell. Damn, that's pretty good. 82% evasion. No wonder that boss couldn't hit Mojo. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool. That's the most appropriate thing you could say about it, because it's pretty unnecessary, but like, yeah, I guess that's a nice feature. But yeah, a lot of fun with Kamui. I should be, I'm considering playing a lot more Gunvein and actually 1cc'ing that, as well as Thunder Force 4. I still haven't done that yet. I feel like I could 1cc normal mode, but then I jumped really high and went straight to playing the Maniac difficulty, the hardest difficulty. Oh. Could this be Viper Mana? What's going on? Oh, there's motion blur. That's how you know it's serious. Yeah, when playing Thunder Force 4 and learning it, I've jumped straight to Maniac, so I'm spending a lot more time on that as a result. Oh. Welcome. It's good to see you finally made it here. I've been expecting you, Surge. Where's the dragon tank? Yeah, I want to fight the dragon tank. Also, after playing this for a bit, I kind of do want to play Chrono Trigger, but I don't know. I played it a lot of times, and although I may not remember details, I think I'm good on replaying Chrono Trigger for like the 3rd time. Where are we? Is this Viper Manor? This is a space that does not exist, but never mind that. More importantly, I have something I must explain to you. Story of my life when it comes to this game. What is it? Oh, my name is Balthazar. Oh, you're the scientist person. In the ancient magical kingdom of Zeo, I was known as a sage of reason. I feel like I've played Chrono Trigger at least 10 times in my life. I feel like same way too. Classic comfort RPG, yeah, it respects your time as well. It's pretty short, considering all the other JRPGs that exist. It's very replayable too. Well, that was up until the Queen of Zeo attempted to harness the power of Lavos. Checks out so far. Let's just say things got out of control, and Lavos created a dimensional vortex that threw me far into the future. There, I seized the opportunity to study the science of the future. I was then able to apply to that the knowledge I brought from my own era, including magic, which had been long since lost in the future. Anyway, this led me to make huge progress in the research of time. Well, that research led to the creation of Chronopolis and to the time crash. You might think I really blew it, but perhaps it was my finest hour. Oh, I get it. Anyway, I created a compact time machine that I dubbed the Neo Epoch. I used it to time warp to this age, to learn of Chronopolis and Fate's plans, and to see how things were turning out. Terra Tower is really a city of the reptiles from another dimension's future. It was originally Dinopolis. Was Dinopolis in Chrono Trigger? The castle of Azala's descendants, who achieved a much more intimate evolution with our planet. Dinopolis was drawn into this dimension's past about 10,000 years ago. Man, is there a Lavos in our planet? This was done so that it would serve as a counterbalance against Chronopolis, which Lavos pulled here. I wonder if whoa! What? That's just fighter jets? Needless to say, a fierce battle ensued. In the end, Chronopolis emerged as the victor, and the Reptites' fortress is sealed away by fate. Are the dragons were Reptites? But more important now is the role of the dragons play in all of this. Looks like a shmup intro image. Oh yeah, that's true. The whole story sounds like a shmup story as well. A whole archipelago of El Nida was known as the Sea of Eden. Oh, the whole? This is because it was where the dragon gods resided. But then fate sealed away the dragon god's powers, in effect becoming a god itself. Thus the islands where the new godhead, Fate, existed came to be called the Sea of Eden instead. Perhaps you didn't realize it, but you were used by the dragon gods to eliminate Fate. I should play more Metal Black. I just gotta play it again because I just remember the experience being wild. It was not true that the dragon gods sealed away the frozen flame. Rather, it's quite the opposite. It was Fate that used the power of the flame to seal away the dragon gods. In reality, the dragon gods are in opposition to man, while Fate was actually the protector of humanity. So I've been thinking a lot about why people dislike Chrono Cross. And I think, to be honest, the lore dump this game has had in the last few hours does not help it. It's kind of it's a bit much. I kind of wish they spaced it out a lot more and didn't just not front load it, but like backload it with all this exposition. But that's just how the game is. I can see why people don't like it on that aspect. The dragon gods were originally a singular plasma life form. See, like, what the heck? What? They're trying very hard to link it back to Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I'm noticing. They like, what is this? Singular plasma life form? There's just new information all of a sudden. A living accumulation of the planet's energy. I think if you don't like Chrono Trigger just because of this huge dump, I can sort of understand. The life, like, never, I don't even care too much about the link to Chrono Trigger. It's just like there's too much information right now. The life form was a biological machine used to control the powers of nature in the future society of the reptiles. Okay. The dragons were a biological machine used to control the powers of nature in the future. This also would have benefited from, you know, just a dialogue log, you know, so that I can read back what they said. In order to control the natural energy itself, fate divided the one dragon god entity up to 6 weaker plasma life forms. Okay. It then scattered them across the land and sealed them away. Their dragon-like appearances are just pseudo-guises. Temporary forms they take so that they can appear in this dimension. But it took games too long to get text logs. Yeah, too long. But all that changed, and this is the game that needs it. Never, like Final Fantasy VII, whatever. It obviously would have benefited from a text log, but I could follow somewhat, right? This is like, I need to read it again. But all that changed when fate was vanquished and its power hold was eliminated. Alright, sure. The moment the 7 dragons who've been rendered almost powerless and forgotten traveled across the dimensions to recombine into a single entity. So their forms in this world are basically disguises. They're just illusions to show up to ourselves, but their true form was in a different dimension. 7 dragons? I thought there were only 6. There were 6 dragons you knew of, and 1 more hidden dragon you didn't. Like the second moon that once was lost, but later was found. Although the same planet, my world didn't have 2 moons. Look up at the night sky and look up at the night sky now, and you will see 7 celestial bodies, 5 stars and 2 moons. 5 brother stars that correspond to the 5 colored dragons, ruling like gods over the night skies. 1 moon that corresponds to the white sky dragon, and another darker daughter moon to counterbalance them. And 1 more, the final dragon, the dark moon dragon, the one who was to work to free the other dragons from their bondage to the fate computer, the child that others created on the night of the electric storm that temporarily caused fate to loosen its hold on them. I believe you know her as Hao. The dragon gods were the essence of nature on this planet. Perhaps you can consider what's happening as our planet's vengeance on us, to finally sweep away the unwanted humans from the face of this blue planet. First it was fate, now it's the planet? Or vice versa. But either way you look at it, now's the time to set things right. The future of mankind, the destiny of this planet, everything depends on the next battle you will fight. I can't move yet, but unfortunately the time for us to part has come. Hey mister, is that the Chrono Cross you guys have there? Who's talking? The Chrono Cross, the melody and harmony. It has the power to cross space and time and unify people's thoughts and feelings. Really? It has the power to transfer memories. By using it as an element, it has the power to draw on the sounds of the 6 colored elements to produce a healing harmony. It has the power to combine the sounds of the world into one melody. So is it the Soundstone from Earthbound? I'm sure we'll meet again soon, in one time period or another. Be careful now, and good luck. You're gonna teleport away? Yeah, of course he is. Okay. Was the information that the dragon gods were plasma life forms really that important? Did I need to know that? Plasma life forms that are biological machines made by reptiles, or were they born from the reptiles? All this explanation just asks more questions in a way. I guess that's like the problem with over-explaining things in when it comes to story writing. Black hole. Oh, gonna give that to Mojo. No. Can I use the Chrono Cross now? No. I guess I just leave. Do I just leave? Oh, there's a new door. Okay. That wasn't there last time. Chrono Cross. No. So are these the true forms of the dragons? These crystals? Gotta destroy the crystals like Marsh did? I gotta stomp out my brother's legs? I don't know why, I just love to think that Marsh did that for some reason. Return our trees. Give back our green forests. I just find it funny to me that Marsh did that. And a murder? Alright. How do I start this? Ugh, can you hit him? What does he have? Green brooch. Infoscope? How's that useful to you? Oh, no, he's trying to make the field effect all green. I'm gonna change that. Maybe that wasn't good. Okay, there. And then low res. Okay. Bushwhacker. How much damage is this? 11? Oh. It's a combo. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, okay. Eagle Eye. Afraid. Yeah. Do a bit of healing. That has a decent amount of HP. I wish I equipped some elements that full healed. Like this guy just used. That's a lot. Oh. Okay. That was a dreadful miss. Omega Green. Ooh. Oh, that's it? Well, these guys are easy. Are they easy because I have the Masamune? Am I supposed to have this weapon by now? I mean, of course, right? Because the game, like, is like it's in the game, so obviously they wanted me to have it. But was it supposed to be like super hidden that you weren't supposed to get it easily? I got it pretty easy. I kind of just like roamed around, just looking for stuff, and I just happened upon getting the Master Mune. Serge, up there. That must be the summit. Look! Look those two beams coming on from either side. I wonder if they act on as some kind of sealing device. Imagine if Poshu was here. Just like we have this like super foreboding moment and Poshu is just speaking the way he is. Text logs are so important. Yeah, it's such a quality of life. You forget how important it is when you play these older JRPGs. I certainly did when I started playing FF7 or, you know, this game. What kind of gimmick is this? It's just wind, but you can fight up easily? Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, I understand what we have to do, but... Huh, why is it playing this music? They don't want to play the regular boss theme music anymore. Innate white. Well... It's your turn, Mojo. The way he's walking kinda reminds me of a meme. Oh, come on. 82% evade? There you go. Dodge that. Yeah. Mojo is the best dodge tank. Why else would I have him in my team? Still does a lot of damage even though Surge and this boss is the same element. Oh! Uh-oh. How bad is this gonna hurt? I mean, Surge is white innate, right? This shouldn't hurt too much. Ooh. Never mind. I'm still gonna steal from him. White brooch. Holy healing. Oh yeah, I did get that element. I should equip that on Surge. Oh man, that's a lot. I'm gonna diminish. Screw that. He wants to use Magnify. I'm gonna defend for a little bit. Oh, please. Yeah, we'll get this going. Please hit him. Okay. Meteor shower? Uh-oh. Ugh. I don't want to use kids recover all. I may have to. Where is he? Oh, I have one more attack. There you go. Photon ray. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Would this work on him? Oh, I didn't know I was playing Final Fantasy instead. Who would have thought? That miss was terrible. No state. What is this? Okay. Okay, Mojo needs to get some element levels. This shouldn't hurt. Yeah, nah, that didn't really hurt. That will hurt. Ugh. I wish I wasn't using kids' heals, but I really have to. Now this fight sucks. This is kinda annoying so far. Is he dead? Oh, he's dead! They have too little HP. These would have been like actual fights if they had just a bit more HP. As of right now though, it's kind of like whatever. Alright. So we got Ultra Nova, which apparently is good. Put that there. And then I think we have Holy Healing, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. As of right now, I think I'm trying to think about how I feel about this game in general. Do I like it more than Chrono Trigger? See, how I think about games is a bit weird because I tend to appreciate the ambition that a game has more than the quality of the game, kinda. But only sometimes, right? Because you could say that Mighty Number 9 was certainly ambitious, right? But that's not a good game. It's not like... It wasn't like so bad, but it was pretty boring. But when it at least when it comes to this game, I like the idea behind it a lot more than the game itself. And I like how they try to tackle the ideas more than how they did it. Because the execution of all this philosophical debate, not great. Because they just backloaded it all at the end. Ambition isn't enough for me to rate on. That's totally fair. That's like judge a game or media as it is, right? I understand completely. But I do have... Ugh. Come on, kid. I do have a soft spot for those that try, if you know what I mean. I just wish... Okay. Man, that sucked. Yeah, how do I put this? For this game, I appreciate Ambition because it tries to be a philosophical debate, and I can see that they're trying really hard, and it's not really detrimental to the gameplay itself besides taking in the story, besides how you're experiencing the story. Because yeah, the gameplay I kind of like. I'm not sure if a lot of people like the many characters you can recruit, because I know people have said that they wish that the game had more stories with the characters. But I feel like the side quests are kind of like, I don't know, I like the side quests like concluding each character's story in a way. The side quests are there, you just have to really go out of your way to find them. But there are too many characters, I have to admit. I have heard that people thought this battle system was confusing, which I don't agree with. I feel like that's just wrong, but I think that's just me then, having played too many JRPGs. It's decently difficult in parts. Like, I feel like the difficulty is a lot more... Oh, that's very cool. I feel like the difficulty is a lot more balanced here than it was in FF7, for example. Because in FF7, everything was too easy. Which was my personal problem with that game. Okay. Stand by, kid. Hold on, what do I want to do here? Do you not have a... Whatever, just heal. Yeah, the difficulty here is more balanced than something in like FF7 where everything was too easy. I still think I don't know. I find it really difficult to think about how I feel about this game. Because I think I like it a lot, but I don't know if I like it because of what it tries to do as compared to what it actually does. That's what I'm having difficulty with. Because I like the field effect system in a way. I like the element system, but is it actually doing those elements? Elements. Is it actually doing those mechanics well? I don't know. Everything here just feels like a prototype, kinda. Like it feels like it's leading up to more and more and be more rewarding in a way. But it's not quite there yet. And that's how I feel like that's how I feel about this game in overall, I think. Like everything is there, but just like not in quite the right places. The story is almost there, the gameplay is almost there. Like, I don't know. Oh! Hello, thank you for the raid, Succubus of Geek. How you doing? Thanks for the raid. They were just streaming. Oh my god, Stream Elements. You got that completely wrong. Why is Stream Elements bugging out like that? What? Hello, welcome to the stream. What were you just playing? I'm assuming you just played Chrono Cross or something. I don't know. I don't know why Stream Elements does not show the category. It should. It should be showing the category there, but maybe I need to like update something. I don't know. It's a bit weird. It's not working. I was just talking about how I feel about this game, and I think I like it a lot, but I can sort of see why people don't like it, but at the same time, there's a lot of misinformation, I feel like, when it comes to this game. Because a lot of people have said that the combat system was complicated or whatever, or that they didn't understand it at all, but I don't see how that's possible. Disrespecting the origins of life. And I have to wonder if that's because I play fighting games, how I understand how meter building works. Is that why I don't find it hard? Mother Sea suffers, you must pay the price. Man, not as cool as the Kamen Rider Black Whale. He was pretty cool to Black. Oh, he's a red. He's red. Oh, you mean blue? Sorry, I was thinking about how to counter him in the middle of that sentence. Who would find the battle system hard? It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I don't know. I just remember this kind of discussion happening in like random forums about this game because I used to browse those. And a lot of people did not like Chrono Cross back in the day. So I'm like trying to figure out why, if you know what I mean. Oh god, please. Oh god. Alright, Mojo. Heal. My ex likes to complain that it's not a sequel to Chrono Trigger, which is about the only complaint I ever heard about the game. And yeah, that was also another discussion, whether this was a sequel, a proper sequel to Chrono Trigger. And it's a very complicated answer, isn't it? Because they do try, like, as much as you can try to say that you should not think of this as like a sequel to Chrono Trigger. There's story parts in the game that try to make it like a sequel, or like try to link it back to Chrono Trigger. I don't understand how it's not a super obvious sequel. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I also heard that you should not think of this as a sequel to Chrono Trigger. People have said that before too. Yeah, it's just all the discourse about this game is so weird, isn't it? And I think there's also parts, I think it's more legitimate complaints about how they probably don't agree with how it treated Chrono Trigger. Like it kind of like dogged on Chrono Trigger quite a bit, you know, like making the fact that Chrono and his gang killing Lavos doesn't matter in the end, kind of. I can see why they would be a bit miffed about that. But I don't think you can just deny that it's not a sequel, because it's quite clearly a sequel. Anyway, I'm gonna do Redfield. Redfield +1. I don't know what the modifier does for something like Redfield, but whatever. And then Salamander. Some people just love to hate. It's like people who hate on Legend of Dragoon but love Final Fantasy. I don't even know. I'm not even that familiar with Legend of Dragoon. I'd like to say I am pretty basic when it comes to JRPG series, but I played games like Saga, which is not that basic, and other stuff, I'm sure. SMT is pretty basic nowadays. But I played a lot of JRPGs. Yeah. There's also the fact that a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for Chrono Trigger as well. And they like to. I think there's a difference between like saying that people should not treat this as a sequel to Chrono Trigger, and you should not treat this as. You should not directly compare this to Chrono Trigger. There's a difference between those two statements. I agree more with the latter, that you shouldn't really compare it to Chrono Trigger. I think it's different on that front. It's too different trying to compare. They may be both JRPGs, but that's about the similarities. The similarities pretty much end there besides the story elements. I played Legend of Dragoon and Chrono Cross around the same time as a kid. Yeah, people do the same with Final Fantasy X and X2. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, having that. Yeah, okay, I understand. I was trying to think about what you mean, but yeah, I haven't played much of X2, but I know it's like, yeah, I know what you mean exactly. I played quite a bit of Final Fantasy X. In fact, I played it twice in my life. And both times I finished, so I like to know I am somewhat familiar with Final Fantasy X. What am I supposed to do now? Do I just use Chrono Cross here? No? Oh. Okay, I didn't see the platform here. Yeah, I do remember that discussion happening the same way in those two games. I mean, there's also the I think there's like a official novel based in the FF10 universe where Yuna breaks up with Tidus and all that. I just remember that. I'm sure there's like a wiki page on that. Don't quote me on this. I could be completely wrong. I love 10 so much I used to write notes to my friends in our bed so the teachers couldn't read them if we got caught. Wow. I would like to say that you seem like much more of an FF10 fan to me, but then again, back in primary school, I used to play FF10 alongside my friend, and we'd take turns like actually playing the game as well. So we've had a similar experience. That like FF10 Final Fantasy games are not co-op games, if you can believe that. But somehow me and my friend made it one. And yeah, I sort of when I look back on FF10, I can sort of see why people don't like it as much. Like, of those who know the torment of joy and creation also know the pleasure and pain of destruction. Therefore, all that pass through here must be prepared to share the burden that I carry. My family played Kingdom Hearts that way, so I get it. Oh, really? The only time my family got together to play something was Animal Crossing on the Wii, which was called Let's Go to the City or something. But yeah, I think it's like a lot more doable with Kingdom Hearts because it's like a action RPG and you can take turns having attempts at bosses. FF10 is like backseating. It's a bit different there, but yeah, it's almost the same experience. We would do that like if we died on the boss, which as dumb children we would not know how to play FF10 well. Like nowadays I can beat it pretty easily. But that's only because I know what I'm doing and I know how the XP system works. You would probably not. A child is less likely to understand that the XP system works the way it does, which is like each party member has to have some sort of contribution. So a lot of the time, when I played FF10 as a kid, it was most of my characters were underleveled. Significantly underleveled too. So this is the true frozen flame. Struth! Yes, because that's what Australians say a lot. Hold on! Don't touch it! Why does Surge even come closer to it? But yeah, FF10 is complicated because I like the game, but I totally understand why people don't like it as much. Screw you. What is kid saying? Well, it's 4:30 a.m. and your kids will be up between 6 or 7 a.m. So you had to be. Oh yeah, you need to go get some sleep. Yeah. Thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it sounds like you need some quick sleep. So yeah, I don't mind you doing that. But thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Us humans ain't gonna let you have your way any longer. Come on, show your bloody self. She got extra Australian for this. Have a great rest of your stream. Yeah, I hope I do too. I think I'm close to the end, right? Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you thank you for the follow as well. I can't speak anymore. In order to survive, all living things in this world fight desperately and devour those they defeat. Must one kill other living things in order to survive? Must one destroy another world in order to allow one's world to continue? The wounded in turn wound and torment those weaker than themselves. There are only the killers and the killed, the sinners who are judged, and the victims that do the judging. What meaning is there to such a world? Whether there's meaning to our lives or not, we still go on living, you know. You've got no right to deny that. I shall cleanse this blue planet of you filthy humans once and for all. He didn't have a comeback for that. He got wrecked right there. Oh, the music is weird. Okay, what element are you? Of course you're white element. I have a bad feeling this boss is gonna be difficult. And he's just gonna one-shot one of my party members. Aim for Mojo, please. No! If he aimed for Mojo, that would have been perfect. Turns out having a dodge tank in a game like Chrono doesn't really help out when all the rest of your characters can't dodge as well. Okay. Can I steal from him? Wait, I wanna use Pilfer. This is such a waste of my stamina and element level, but oh, I actually got something. Holy healing. I guess that's actually a good find. Okay, element levels are high. That's all I wanted. Okay, hold on. There you go. Boom. Oh my god, did you just miss a 99%? Surge! 99%? Ugh. I can't hit anything now. After that 99% miss. What's happening? Oh. Is this... Are we fighting Sephiroth now? Oh, we just teleported here? Huh. Okay, big damage. I don't want to use any white elements on him because he might actually absorb that. So... I don't really want to use the Chrono. I don't want to use Magnify either. Oh, okay. I know what's going on. Is his element yellow now? Oh, yeah, it is, because that's how Surge did that much damage. I can't even see what's going on. This is such a terrible angle. Okay, Eagle Eye. Oh, I've already used it? Okay, Strengthen. You can hit your 72% just fine, but 99% you just miss. Like even Fire I don't know, I can't even recall a single time I've ever missed a 99% in a Fire Emblem game. I can't recall anything like that. Maybe in XCOM, sure. Like XCOM is XCOM, right? But not in Fire Emblem. Is this guy red element now? Ah, he is. Yeah. I should have buffed Surge with 99 actually. He's not very hard, is he? So far, everything is just... He's just spamming elements and like very general type elements as well. I wasn't really aiming for a hit there. Surge is still my main DPS here. There you go. 1200 damage. Easy. That was a dreadful miss. Oh, he's changing fields again. If he changes it to blue, I know what I'm doing. Is this blue? It's green. Abuse all those buffs. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. We're fine. I think we're fine. No stream. Okay, that's just 200. That's not a lot, is it? I lost my strength in. Mojo needs some element levels. Blue this time? Oh yeah, this is definitely blue. Yep. Field effect? I don't have magnify unfortunately, but field effect and also opposing elements as well with the stab move with Kid. This should do a lot of damage. 2000? Not quite, but that's a lot. Oh, please don't miss. Uh... Nice. Already changing fields. That has to mean that I'm doing like so much damage to him now. What field is this? Oh, he's black element now. He's black element? Uh-oh. That's bad for him. Boom! Give that to Serge. There should have been another fight that, like the Miguel fight, where he has a chance of just like instantly killing one of my party members. That was like way more interesting. Oh man, Serge. Okay, Mojo needs to heal. Nice. There we go. 700 and no 702. 69.9. We love those numbers a lot. I haven't gotten the mystical 69 damage amount yet. If only that were possible in this game. Okay, white element again. Yeah. Hit him, Serge. No! Okay, you got one hidden. But that's only 360. Is Mojo dead? Oh, Mojo's so dead. I should have healed him way more, honestly. Okay. Yo. I do have to say this is a longer fight because of how the way this boss works. How bad is this gonna hurt? Oh! That's a cool looking move! It just instantly killed Mojo! Do I have a revive? Oh my god, I don't have a revive. It's on Mojo, isn't it? Great. At least they're defending. He used Ultra Nova against me, didn't he? Okay. Going for the cheese strats. Should have went for it way earlier. Is that it? Poor Mojo. This doesn't feel like the final boss. Mojo getting no stats, unfortunately. Now I shall truly awaken again. This too is destiny. That thing, the dragon god, it is only a quasi-existence. A temporary form that the real dragon god uses in order to appear in this dimension. Yeah, I think I've actually figured that out. The actual dragon god was consumed long ago. Okay, I did not figure that out. Swallowed by that being on the other side of the dimensional darkness. The frozen flame is a splinter from the extraterrestrial being Lavos. I guess that makes sense. I mean, if you're gonna connect the frozen flame with anything, with the way it looks right now, it kind of does look like a Lavos creature. The one who connects with the frozen flame, in effect, links with Lavos itself. As a mediator between Lavos and living things, that one will gain extraordinary powers. By binding with the new seed of destruction, the Devourer of Time. What in blazes is the Devourer of Time? My question exactly, kid. Now, go to the place where time became divided and weave the threads of time together again. Chrono Trigger. Who said that? The Devourer of Time is a new life form. Born from the fusion of a life form from this planet with Lavos, who nests on the far side of the dimensional void. You just know all this? In the far-off future, when the fusion becomes complete, it will awaken. You want to tell me what it is? Then the Devourer of Time will begin to consume all space-time continua. Okay, it's a Devourer. Despair and hatred to return all things to nothingness. That is what it desires. Here, take this with you. Oh, that's nice to have. The Time Egg will enable you to travel beyond space-time. The world is in your hands. Go, release the life that is imprisoned. I missed out on that chest? What did that chest have? Was it there before? I hope it wasn't. Crikey! What in the bloody hell is happening? That's also another thing Australians say a lot. This place is going to crumble to pieces. Yeah, it's... I mean, whenever we're in a tough spot, we all say crikey, right? It's not just Steve Irwin that does that, no. I'm sure there's... of course there has to be some usage among some Australians, of course, right? But not that many. This isn't their final form. It really is like that. This wasn't this tower's final form yet. Doesn't this already look like a Pokemon? Kind of looks like a... I don't know. I was gonna say it looked like Zekrom, but it doesn't really. It was kind of like the head shape and the wings that made me think that. So that's Terra Tower's final true form. In the end, we're all the same. Everyone dreams of being greater, more powerful. We've come this far. All that remains is to defeat the Devourer of Time. Just clip that. Just take a screenshot of this. And in fact, if I could have Poshu say this would be perfect. Once we wipe the Devourer of Time off the face of this planet, it's all over. Hopefully, everything will go back to normal again. You're wrong. Things won't ever go back to the way they were. Destiny, fate is dead. Yeah, that's right. Destiny is dead. The game, that is. From now on, us humans will have to choose our own way in life. We also have to take responsibility for the choices we make. And someone's got to be done about the way we go around hurting and killing one another. We gotta settle our differences once and for all. Listen, what's really important is what we do now. The issue ain't whether we defeat that bastard or not. I'm afraid that depending on how we go about it, we could lose out on gaining something really precious. So the issue is the way we fight. So where on earth is the real Devour Oof time? My guess is the key to finding it lies at that beach. That's where this whole thing started. It's also probably where this whole thing will end. Really? Okay. I guess I'll trust you on that. Final form. It really is their final form. Oh. How come Mojo is just dying out here? Okay. Yeah, that boss felt a bit too... That didn't feel like a final boss at all. So I figured there'd be a bit more to it. No? Okay, Astral Amulet. This is the beach you mentioned, right? Oh, I skipped that. Oh, probably shouldn't have skipped that. So you finally made it, Serge. Where did this sorry tale all begin? Was it 10 years ago when you almost drowned here? Or was it 14 years ago when you were wounded by the Panther Demon that attacked you? Is the Panther Demon going to be important at all? It has to be, right? I mean, it's this game that resulted in you being carried to Chronopolis, where you came into contact with fate and the Frozen Flame. Or perhaps it was 2400 years in the future when the time crash hurled Chronopolis back to prehistoric times. Or could it even have been 12,000 BC, when an ancient magical kingdom met its end after trying to use Lavos? Each is close to being correct, and yet, at the same time, so far from the right answer. The true beginning was during the destruction of the ancient kingdom of Zeal. As the palace collapsed around her, Princess Shala was sucked into a dimensional vortex, along with the Lavos Mammon machine. Shala and Lavos became unified into one even more powerful entity that would evolve into the Devourer of Time. Filled with the hatred and sadness of Lavos, half of Shala's mind became set on destroying all of existence. Yet at the same time, the other half of her mind desired to save the universe and to be rescued herself. As Shala fell through the time gate in this condition, she heard your crying echoing through time. That is when her story that is when her story and yours began to intertwine. It is also when the past and the future began to intersect, and when the world became divided into two. Led by the pitiful crying the young Serge made as the Panther Demon's poison took hold of him. Yes, Serge, the sound of your crying touched the heart of Princess Shala. As opposed to every other baby crying, before the destructive mindset could become dominant, she cloned herself and sent her copy into this dimension. That's, Shala left her baby daughter clone with her ancient magical pendant. Oh, kid. This was to safeguard her daughter clone in life and death situations. The pendant would rewind time a little, sending her daughter clone into a safer point in the immediate past. Okay. This is the point where I would want to bring up the text log and reread all of this. That's right. Kid is Shala's daughter clone. Kid's right here. You're wrong. I'm me. I ain't no Shala's daughter or clone. Yes, that's right, kid. If that's how you feel. I think Princess Shala would have wanted it to be that way too. And now, about Project Kid, the time control project Balthazar planned out. The whole project existed to lead you into this one special point in time. The founding of Chronopolis, the time crash, and the battle between fate and the dragon gods. was all coordinated so that you would get your hands on the Chrono Cross and come to this place. Of course, Kid was not to know anything about this whole plan until later. Further in the future, she meant to travel back 10 years in time from now to save Surge from drowning. Kid was also meant to call Surge into the other world as he spoke with Lena here on Opasa Beach. Meant to? You're our last hope, our final chance. Only you, who came into contact with Shala, and Kid, Shala's clone daughter, can do it. In the darkness that exists on the other side of time, Shala has been integrated with the Devourer of Time. Please, Surge, release Princess Shala from the binds of that monster and her own hatred. Show us, the life forms that exist on this planet, what our new future will be. Okay. Okay, how about Mao? A new species about to be born on this planet. An alien life form even more evolved than the old Lavos. At the darkness beyond time, the weakened Shala came under the influence of Lavos. Yeah, okay. It is now up to you, the one whom the Frozen Flame has chosen as its arbiter. You alone can decide how the new Lavos, which has engaged Shala within it, will evolve from here. Your actions will determine whether in the future all time is devoured by Lavos, sending the world into everlasting death. Balthasar foresaw this as was going to happen in his world in the year 2300, and he was determined to prevent it from happening, no matter what it took. The Chrono Cross. It alone can combine the sounds of the planet that the 6 types of elements produce, the melody and harmony that brim within all life forms. Use the Song of Life to heal her enmity and suffering. It is the Soundstone from Earthbound. What do you have to say, Chrono? Where even angels lose their way. What do angels dream of? 10 years ago, you died at this very spot. It's no mistake. You drowned. The truth is, this world, in which you are still alive, is the irregularity. This is the false reality. 10 years ago, it was Lynx who tried to kill you at this beach. After Prometheus broke the link between fate and the flame, fate tried to eliminate any obstacle that stood in its way. In the meantime, the 6 dragons had sent Hao forth to try and gain possession of the flame. Hao made contact with fate's biological incarnation, Lynx, and tricked him into temporarily joining forces. The elimination of the Prometheus circuit's lock on the frozen flame was everyone's top priority. Lynx and Hao abducted Luca, who alone could release the Prometheus lock that guarded the flame. But the whole attempt only ended in failure, so they waited for you to appear instead. You see, fate calculated that you would one day cross the dimensions and try to make contact with the flame. I don't know how to break this to you, but Lynx was actually your father, Wazuki. Okay. Whoa, okay, calm down. Okay. Drawing closer to the flame caused them to become unstable, and the image of you dying in terror changing completely. Finally, after having his psyche totally eroded, he lost his soul and was easily integrated by fate. Okay, I guess that's how that works. Fate turned Wazuki into a biological interface, modeling him after your worst fear at the time, a panther. Okay. Although Wazuki managed to escape from Chronopolis with you, he later completely succumbed to fate. Humans are such fragile, disjointed, imperfect things. Love and hate, life and death. Perhaps even fate itself dreamed of using the flame to someday reincarnate itself into a new species. Maybe. It is quite sad, really. It's like when you gaze into the flame gazes back into you. Yeah, okay. Just like, the game's not finished yet, so they gotta unload a whole bunch of other info on me to somehow, like, this is their idea of fixing up loose ends, but I just have, like, way more questions now because of that. It's funny how writing works, isn't it? Like, the more you explain something, the more potential questions it might have if you don't explain it properly. Writing is a funny thing sometimes. No beginning and no end. To the darkness of time. The final gate, which leads to the darkness of time. Looks like this is finally it. Come on. Accept my love and courage. That was the best line Mojo could have said. Come on, Surge mate. You don't want to keep the girl waiting any longer. She's been waiting for you and only you. And for over 10,000 years, I might add. If the world's gonna be destroyed, then let it be destroyed. If history's gonna be changed, then let it bloody well be changed. I'll show you what radical dreamers really dream about. And angels. Oh, just straight into it. Okay, yeah, I don't mind that. Ah, that's just Lavos. Time Devourer. Bam. Oh, that's no longer critting, huh? Ow. Why is it keeping track of my elements? I still don't understand what that is. It's a baby. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's what it's supposed to be, yeah. What an amazing start to this fight. Kinda hurt, but not really. The element sequence may or may not be important. It hasn't been important in the entirety of the Terror Tower, so I don't know what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna go with the diminished strat. Screw this. I think it was a good thing we went for the diminish. Go for one more. Do you have like a regular recover all? No. Okay, that's good. Diminish working out really well. Okay, I know the strat. Strengthen. And then Eagle Eye. Where's my Eagle Eye here? There we go. Now we're doing the damage. Yeah, I get it. Do this. Okay, now we're doing the damage. Oh, that did not do as much. Okay. Some amazing music happening right now. Oh, Mojo's that low? You gotta fix that. Oh wait, do you mean the element secrets may or may not be important because... I mean, there's 7 elements there. Does that mean I have to use all 6 elements and then use Chrono Cross? I think that's what I'm meant to do. There's a reason why it's only ambience. Oh yeah, no, it fits the fight. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It fits the fight. You're onto something there. Yeah. The unfortunate thing is I do not have that many elements on my characters at the moment. Oh, I do. I do. But that's gonna be hard. I want to see what happens when I just damage it. Whatever. I'll just wail on it. Oh crap, that's an Omega Green with a field effect. Oh, didn't do as much as I thought. So I do have the resources to make all the elements, but I don't want to do it yet. Time Devour can add to the sequence too, might be in a fixed pattern. The thing is though, how would I know about that? Like how, is there a way for me to know about this sort of thing in the game? Would they have told me to do this? That's what I'm concerned about. Like what's the hint that the game should tell you, oh, use all your 6 elements in this fight and then use Chrono Cross? There's been hints along the way, really? I must have not been paying attention. The only hint I can think of would be what the Prophet was saying about using the Chrono Cross. When the... Did he say something about the other elements when he said to use the Chrono Cross? I don't remember. A room with all the colors is a hint. With all the crystals? That crystal area where I first mentioned Marsh breaking his brother's legs. But I just made like a dumb joke like that. Is that what you mean? Oh. I mean, sure. How long is this fight if I just keep wailing on him like this? On it, rather. I mean, if this guy makes it the elements that I want, then I'm just gonna use Chrono Cross immediately. Deluge blue. So now I need white and black. I could do it now, couldn't I? I'm gonna do it now. So hold on a second. Do I recover all? And then do turn black here. Just in case this doesn't work. I don't... And then Chrono Cross. Nothing happened. I don't think this was the time to do it. I don't think this was the time to do it. Oh, it got rid of the whole sequence. Why did it get rid of the whole sequence there instead of... adding more to it? Like just adding it in the queue. Nice missing surge. Remember when I said that Chrono Cross is a song? I mean, the game gave hints for that at least, yeah. So that's, yeah. Does that mean I have to... It's a song? So I'm gonna have to hear parts of the song in the boss music before I should use the Chrono Cross? Is that what you're saying? I wonder if using the Chrono Cross now means I'm locked out of like a good ending or whatever. Because I used it too early. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here, by the way. I'm kind of just hitting this boss. Oh, Chrono Cross is not... doesn't get used up. Okay, that's nice. It doesn't get used up? Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm just gonna attack him. I'm just gonna attack it. So what other color we need now? We need black. I mean, I could try again, but I highly doubt it's gonna work the same again. Wait, my elements are not getting used up. Wait, why did this come back? Is it just for this fight that they're coming back? Can I use it again? Yeah, I'm definitely doing this wrong. I wonder if I'm supposed to spam Chrono Cross. Is it? Wait, don't tell me it's something like you have to use one element color the whole time and then end with Chrono Cross. Don't tell me it's that. Anyway, I'm gonna do this first. Get rid of all those status ailments. This doesn't feel like I'm making any progress, by the way. This feels like I'm very far from making progress. Oh! Never mind! I killed it! Yay! Imagine this leads me to the bad ending, and then I can't load my save. This game wouldn't do that, but I could easily imagine like an indie RPG doing that for some reason. Undertale. Well, Undertale doesn't actually... It's not actually... They don't follow through completely on deleting your save. Oh hey, it's the song! But it's without lyrics. It's just credits, yeah. Yeah, it's... Oh no, there is singing. I think it would have been more impactful if there wasn't singing. What is that? What's that? You need a specific order before casting Chrono Cross? A specific order? What do you mean a specific order? So if I'm right about you have to use all the other elements before Chrono Cross, how would you figure out the order? This song is very nice, isn't it? Yeah, I like this song a lot. One of the other... for me, one of the more memorable songs from this soundtrack. That's not Chrono Cross. The Room? Oh. You know, okay. I was thinking of going to the Bend of Time area. I wonder if that does anything now. Now that I'm like near the end of the game, sorta. I can't skip this, by the way. What are these? What is this? Is this part of Chrono Cross? That kind of looks like a work in progress CG. This one is just the FMV. There's some BGM tracks with tune as well. Yeah, yeah, there is. I don't remember the names, mind you, but there are. And hey, I don't have to be afraid of copyright, hopefully. I hope I don't have to worry about it. You never know when it comes to Squeenix. That's just a real life movie. That's just real life. That's not Chrono Cross. Ending movie live footage. Vances? Photographer, yeah, okay. A whole company. Model Randy. Ching Dae-eun? I don't know. North American publisher. Localization, Richard Mark Honeywood. I don't know who that is. Scars of Time, Yasunori Mitsuda, look at that. Acoustic guitar. Pay attention to all these names. Hitoshi Watanabe, sounds familiar. Hiroichi, ending theme. Composed by Yasunori, words by Noriko Mitose. A vocal by the same composer. Oh, same, you know, lyric writer. I can't skip this. I thought I could fast forward it, but I can't. What does this live footage have to do with the game? Why do they add this here? Dolby Surround. Pixar? What? Renderman Artist Tools. I guess that's just what that is. So Pixar made the in-house... has an in-house art program? Or 3D rendering program? Does that make sense? I guess like after Toy Story, sure. We destroyed all of time. Sure, we'll save in slot 2. I beat the game! Could you imagine that this is the ending that everyone has experienced? Like this was the last experience I had with Chrono Cross, is that ending. Wouldn't that be crazy? What the heck? Is this where I last left off? No, it isn't. Yeah, what the heck? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna visit this. Surely we'd be allowed in here. This is not like side quest gated, right? Back to talking about marsh breaking legs. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I don't remember the room though. I need to go back to it to figure out what the order is. I mean, I could look back in the stream if I wanted to, but I want to keep this as like pure as possible, this experience. But it's already far gone. Is there a way to visit Terra Tower again? Was that one moment the last time I had to check out the order? I could try out like a whole bunch of elements and then just like spam it. I could try every sequence. I don't think so, not sure. Was it the order that I fought the bosses in? I doubt that's gonna be it. Like, I could just look it up. Last resort, there's always the wiki. Yeah, that's why I want to prevent though. So the last time... The last time we went to... We got to Terra Tower by going to Chronopolis, right? And visiting the docks there. Could I like go to the docks and then transport back to Terra Tower, or is that just it? It's just unusual that... It's just unusual that getting like the true ending can be basically impossible to get if you just didn't pay attention to one room and you can't access that room later. Like, fine, like keep it. Maybe like, you know, time slow. That okay? It said something pointless. So did you. Hmm. I'm gonna go to Viper Manor. Can I talk to the Prophet again? And maybe he'll give me like a proper hint. One can hope, right? No, he's not even here. He's not even here. The door won't open. Okay, so another thing to try is to actually go back to Chronopolis, and maybe they'll give me a prompt to fly back to Terra Tower. Because if that doesn't work, I don't have anything else. I can't even get back. Yeah, this doesn't even work. Probably have to head to Chronopolis. Wait, no, it doesn't make sense to go back in the other world. Cryosphinx, Lunar Dragon, lift at the top of Terra Tower. Where's that? Where's all that? Cryosphinx, Lunar Dragon. It's harder to find where the clues are than to find the answer itself via search? Really? Yeah, because what I want are the clues, not the answers, right? Because looking up the answers is easy. But that's not what I want. I want to find the clues. What the heck? You can do this whole time? Look at this, it's right stick controlling your turning. I'm like 30 hours into the game. The top results just give you the sequence outright? Oh, really? How would you figure out the clue? Is the clue is the sequence of elements that you find in the room where I talked about Marsh breaking legs, is that the sequence that you need to do, or is it not? You can answer that one. Because if it is, then it sucks that I just missed out on that if I wasn't paying attention, because I was too busy talking about Marsh. And if it is, if it's not the sequence, then what other clues could it be? The Cryosphinx is a post-game super boss. Okay. That was it? Wait, what was it? It was that it's not the sequence? The sequence in the room is not the sequence you have to do? Or it was in the room? The room showed you the sequence. That's crazy. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. The order that the colors activated in the room with the lift. Okay, so Hydrogen, do you know if there's a way to get back or no? If I recall correctly, the order you fought the bosses in Terra. That's why I also thought it'd be too. Because the only way I would be able to figure this out now is if I reload the save somehow and like actually end up there, but I don't know if that's possible now. Because I didn't save. I just relied on the autosave. Engage detective work. I think that's what's gonna have to turn into. It didn't really tell, the game didn't tell me I had to pay attention to the order. I mean, I don't know if it should have told me that, but I don't know. It should let me take a look back at least, right? Like, okay, okay. I'm gonna engage in detective work. Chrono cross back to Terra Tower. Can you do that? You can always try to find the cryosphinx. Probably. Okay, every search result is telling me the walkthrough of how to get in the tower in the first place. After Terra Tower sounds like not what I don't want. There's supposedly a way to know how to beat the final boss. So this is a GameFAQs forum. You can always try to find the cryosphinx. But how would I don't even know where that would be. Like, where do I begin to search for that? Because then... the time will come for that doorway to open. So what if I use a Chrono Cross on that door? I'm just gonna spam Chrono Cross. Ricky says Earth Dragon Isle, another world. Huh. So that wasn't anything. So you would have, I mean, it's not unusual where if you just like walk around, just roam around the world a bit, and then you discover new things. That's what actually happened with me, like, as I was actually looking for stuff to do. So it's... We have clearly failed to have you been paying attention check. No, I was too busy making my dumb joke. This is the another world, Earth Dragon Isle, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It is. Or is it? Wait, no, I don't think it is. If it isn't, we can just reload the save, whatever. I don't really want to do this. We might have to. Wait, can we just... Oh yeah, we can just like go down this hole and then... Yeah, okay. Never mind. What? Look, the dragon doesn't exist in this world. But Mojo, what's that thing on that ledge up there? I don't think we've ever seen a monster like that before. Let those who disturb the peace of the land be punished. It's coming down! And then it plays Gale. Be super boss now? I guess, but I don't have a good feeling about my chances against this guy. Quimivis, I am the Cryosphinx, and thou hast trespassed on my domain. Why must thou turmoil unto this land bring? Then turmoil I bring unto thee. Depending on how thou meet this trial, thou shalt be allowed to leave this place alive. This be an island which no man hath visited for aeons. The Cryosphinx has grown quite bored. If thou possess the courage to match thy wits to mine, thy sins shall be forgiven when thou answer correctly my question 6. Now riddle me this. Okay. All of a sudden, this is a quiz boss? Quidnum to hominis s? What? Thou sayest thou canst not answer my question? Meo factum? Then what have I to do with thee? Begone from my sight! Is he speaking in Latin? Yeah. I don't know Latin. I'm very confident he just said a question in Latin. I'm very confident he just did that. And I have to like hit him with the right thing. But I don't understand Latin is the problem. Or we just fight him normally. Let's probably just fight him normally. We didn't do much at all. So it's fine. Hold on a second. Time to bring out the Google Translate. Let's see if he is saying something. What kind of man are you? Oh yeah, you know what? That you can logic that out, can't you? What kind of human are you? You can logic that out actually. Cause hominis, yeah, okay. Hominis kind of sounds like human. Quidnum, kind of like questiony. 2 is like what kind of? No, not really, but okay. You might be able to logic that, but. Okay, so I'll just use a white element on it. What kind of man am I? I'm white element is what I am. How much is this gonna hurt? Not too bad. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Dead. My first actual wipe. Okay. I don't know if I want to do the super boss. This seems less interesting than other JRPG super bosses where you just have to do a quiz. But what kind of man are you, huh? Did I use... Do I have to use an attacking element on him? Was that what he wanted me to do? Because surely the anti-black thing would have worked. I'll be in Malum Rem. I don't think I can logic that out. I don't think that's possible for me. Hold on a second. Go into a bad thing. Apparently that's what that means. We could beat this fight by just stabbing it dead, but we do want the sequence. So white didn't work. So maybe black will work? I don't think it worked. Am I casting the right elements on him? Do I have to hit... Does the element have to do damage? I don't know. Or do I have to use a Chrono Cross? Because that's... I wouldn't think so. No, yeah, I wouldn't think so either. Using the Chrono Cross. Okay. Should I just look this up? I don't really know what the game wants me to do here. Because even translating it in Latin, he's not actually... There's no question there. Like, he says, what kind of man are you? Which, I mean, what does that mean? I guess you can say the first color is yellow. But why would it be yellow is the thing. What does I have to... Maybe... Okay. We'll try... Try yellow. Because actually I don't even know what it's meant to be like. Yeah. The actual riddle is not anything. That's the problem. Okay. Yellow wasn't it. So maybe I should try green? I don't know. Oh, I'm alive. I guess I'll just put like level 1s of each element. We'll just try that each of them out. So white didn't work. Yellow didn't work. So I guess I'll try green. No, it can't be green, can't it? Can't be white or black. So red? Is red the first one? You need to defend to get the questions? What? What? Where were... Okay. But how do you get element levels then? Can you attack your own party members? Oh, you know what? Okay, it was... Okay, you could... Okay. As soon as I made one attack that landed, he would go into violence mode. Okay, okay. I was just confused before because he didn't react when I missed. Which, to be fair, he wouldn't, but like, that's what confused me. Well... What the extorted one is bled. With knuckles of fear, the plumage of a coward when faced with the hottest of heat. Blue? Oh! Blue? Oh. Cool. Well... That would be wrong. I didn't really think about the riddle too hard. What the extorted one is bled, the plumage of a coward when faced with the hottest of heat. The color of the coward? Yellow? Is it yellow? It can't be... Is it green? It's either green or yellow. Oh. I don't know what that means, the color of the coward. What the extorted one is bled is money, of course. Green? You're telling me it's green? Can I use like heal all on myself, and does that count as the answer? Like the color of money? Oh no, it doesn't count as the answer. Can I heal him? If you're scared, what color do you turn? Blue. Or you turn white. You turn white? Is that... Oh, you turn white. Is that the answer? I think it is. Okay. Fine. I can accept that, I guess. Second riddle will be Auburn less the burn, Iron Pyrite less the fall. All that glitters is not thus, though silence is... Okay. Excuse me for a second, because I got a bunch of Discord messages. And also I need to check my phone for something. What the heck was this about? Okay. Don't worry, don't worry. All that glitters is not thus, though silence is... golden, so yellow. Ah! Yeah. That one was easier. Now riddle number 3. In my anger I see both the rag to charge... It's red. Oh, I wonder what color you're talking about. It can't be red, can it? Oh, sorry. Hold on a second. Okay. Throw out quick on the uptake. Question 4. It isn't easy being... Are you kidding me? That's the first line? You started off with a meme as part of the riddle. I can't believe that has to be a localization thing, right? That someone in a localization thought they were being funny. Give me a melancholy gloom, but first prize ribbon makes me feel I've royal blood. Oh wait, I haven't been paying attention to the order, by the way. So it was white, then what was it? Blue, was it? No, this one's blue. What was the second one? It was yellow, and then it was red, then green. I'm gonna write it down in case this is actually leading into something. Is that the top of the screen? Yeah, but I can't. I need to write it down though. I need a freaking notepad because I don't have any piece of paper. What the heck? I don't have a single notepad or a clean piece of paper that I can just write. Give me a second. Write it on some envelope. Notepad app? I guess I could, but I like to write things down. So it was white. Yellow. Red. Green. I don't know if this is the order because I don't remember fighting. Because in the Terror Tower, the order you fight the bosses with the different elements, they're already in a different order. Because you don't fight white first. Okay, this one's blue. Do I have a blue? By deduction alone, you should know my answer. You already know. Quantum less the Knave or Jolly Roger less the Bones. Even the top rank of self-defense is no protection from the plague. I already gave it away earlier that the true sequence starts with yellow. Yeah, like... This is not... hello, welcome to the stream Not Into Corn. Hello, how are you doing? We're just like doing this final... Not the final boss, but you know. Doing an optional boss. This game takes you back? Yeah, it's like I haven't played this game ever since I was what, a kid? And funny that I say kid, but also like I have never finished this game before, so this stream is like the perfect opportunity for me to do that. Well done, though, has solved my riddles. 90s children. I wouldn't say that. I was born in the 97. I was born in the 97, so I was more a 2000s kid than a 90s kid. So I'm not quite there with the 90s children yet, but you know. Thy brains art as impressive as thy brawn. Always be diligent in thy practice. Cover all. And he gave me a sprain for that. Well, so much for an optional boss. Telling I'm playing this one soon too. Oh really? Yeah. I would recommend playing it. I think it's well worth the replay. Just bear in mind I am at the final boss of the game. So yeah. Maybe spoiler, but I am kind of doing optional stuff, so it doesn't really matter. And besides, what you see in the game won't even make any sense. So yeah, finish this game is always worth a replay. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I am sort of planning on doing a new game plus off stream, of course. And then like actually following a guide this time, because I'm wondering about all the things I have actually missed in this playthrough, and I want to try and figure that out. So yeah, you gave me the hint that the sequence starts with the yellow. See, I know that the last two colors are white and black, because those are the final two elements you fight. But then it's like, what's the order of the first four elements? That's the problem. Okay, back to the order is mostly correct. What? So in that quiz where the first answer was white, if I say yellow, if I put yellow first and then red, green, blue, is that the order? Yellow, red, green, blue. That's the order of the four colors? and white and black is at the end. I could always trial and error this. Give it a try, yeah. I could always trial and error this. Okay. So I think it would have been like a good gameplay hint, in-gameplay hint, if you use the elements in the right order. Like if you start off with the right element, like more instruments in the song play, in the BGM play. I wonder if that was actually something that was happening and I just didn't pay attention. That would suck. If there was like a BGM hint, that would be really cool. And if I wasn't paying attention, then it's entirely my fault. So I'm gonna build up the elements first. You start with green. I'm just building up elements first. Is this a speed run? No, no. This is I've never, so whenever I played this game as a kid, I only got up to halfway when Link's changed bodies with Surge. That was the most I've ever done whenever I played this game before, and now only on this stream have I decided to actually finish the whole game. So it was a first playthrough for the second half of the game. That was the stream. And as for a speed run, no. This is what I like to call a slow speed run, where I accidentally implement speed run strategies, but it's not actually a speed run. So if I try yellow now, will the BGM have a difference in audio? Would there be like a different track that plays? No. Okay, let's try red. Green. The problem is Lavos is going to interrupt this sequence. What's the next one? Oh, blue. What I was getting at earlier is that a tone corresponding to the element's color plays when you cast it. Well, okay. Don't tell me that's how the order of the elements was first played in that room. Hit it with black. Oh, no, I was going to, but like... I'm going to, don't worry. But like... So, if I was in that room, the order that you would know to use the elements, were they sound dependent? Like, did they ring a sound when you were in that room, and then you had to figure out the order from that? Or can you just look at it and see which one sparkles first and then go by sequence? Color and sound, okay. See, they light up too, okay. Oh, he just ruined the order, didn't he? He just screwed up the order. So if I use Chrono Cross now, it's not gonna work. I mean, we can give it a try. What the heck happened to Mojo? Why is Mojo on the ground? Oh, because he got poisoned. Okay. I'm learning, I'm learning. I haven't even determined if this is even the right order yet, by the way. Oh crap, did I just remove my revive? Where the heck's my revive? Where's my revive? Oh crap. Can I run away from this? See ya! You can actually run, that's pretty funny. Need revive here. There you go. I kind of miss when games weren't afraid to be cryptic like this. It's fine to be cryptic, and sure, like, I would be fine with the game showing the order like that if there were actually a way to come back to that room and not just like completely, you know, I completely missed out on the entering the room again. You looked up a guide? Yeah, I feel like this is a very guide heavy game. I wanted to try and play this without using a guide at all. I tend to play games like that anyway, but that was the experience I wanted. So this is what I got apparently. Gotta build up those elements. In fact, should I make it so he starts off with... Oops, I didn't want to use that expensive healing. Whatever. I'm gonna... Can we make Lavos? I'm just gonna call it Lavos. I don't care if it's the Devourer of Time. It's just Lavos to me. Seeing you play this got me excited to play again. Happy streaming. Thank you for checking out my stream. And I'm glad that it garnered some interest by you watching my stream. That, yeah, you got more interested in playing this game. Because I think this game's good. Anyway, yeah, see ya. I think this game is good, but there's like caveats to it. Kind of like how I feel with Final Fantasy X. Lavos with baby, yeah, that's all it is. So do that, and then with Surge I gotta do red. Then Mojo, gotta do green. Do that. And with Surge, I gotta calm down with him. Do that. And then blue. Sure. So what's next? A shmup for a fighting game? Did you mean or fighting game? Because... I mean, there is a shmup with fighting game inputs, and Oracilin knows exactly what I'm talking about. I could say that. Vesperia is a fun time if you ever get around to it. Yeah, I don't know yet. Let me think about that when I beat this boss properly. So it's already blue, so now See, the stamina sucks right now, because if Surge has his turn, it's gonna... He needs to be the one casting Chrono Cross. That's the problem. What do you have? I want to start with white. And then Mojo can use black. Okay. Well, that just happened. Red. Again, I still don't even know if this is even the answer. You may have noticed that this guy does not like the sound of Chrono Cross. No, he does not. Very clearly does not. So that was yellow. Now I have to do something with red. Something cheap. Green. And then blue. And Surge can respond with something blue. White. Yeah, that's good. God damn it. Black. But the trigger to adding to this sequence? Yeah, but it's like the same kind of tricking the AI CPU in fighting games to do a move. It's like that kind of tricking. That you're not actually doing anything, you just gotta... Well, okay, there's some AI where you can trick the AI into doing something... just one thing all the time. I think you can do that in Mortal Kombat. Oh, thank you for the follow, Not Into Corn. Thanks, I appreciate it. I mean, yeah, in something like Mortal Kombat, you can apparently do something like that. I believe in this case it's deterministic. Okay, so he does the same order. Oh, by the way, do I have to use Chrono Cross here? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh crap! Oh, I almost screwed up there. Okay, Chrono Cross. Let's see if there's the right order. It was the wrong order. Okay. So how about... Yeah, because red couldn't have been... Red was like one of the last ones I fought. I just don't remember the exact last fourth color. I'm gonna try yellow. Red is last. Blue. Green? No, I think I'm gonna try green instead. So yellow, green, blue, red. Its HP isn't low enough? So okay, you can tell me this, Orison. Did I get the right order? Was that the right order? First of all. So I don't waste time here. Are you... Okay, how do I know it's low on HP? I thought white was last. See, the problem there is... Black and white are backwards. Okay, so the problem there is I fought the white boss first. You see the problem there? So the order of when you fight the bosses, that would have been incorrect for me. So the only thing you can go off of is in the room. That's like the only hint then. It's not the order where you fight the bosses. Because I was thinking about the boss order. Fine. Clearly you are paying attention. Yeah, we are all paying attention. Don't worry. Every single one of us. Yeah, I need to heal first. Luckily, Lavos has so much HP that we can just keep doing this forever. I had no idea it just makes the song in that order. Okay, so this time I'm gonna try and pay attention to the pitch of the... As long as you don't slap it dead anyway. Yeah, I doubt that, because it took us a long time to actually do that the first time through. I'm gonna pay attention to the pitch. Does it like pitch upwards or pitch downwards, or is it a random pitch? That sounded pretty low. And then red. Yeah, it's got 10k HP, yeah. That's quite high. That's higher. That's not higher. That was... no, okay, so it's not by how much pitch it is. Okay. That's all we needed to know. Oh my god, Mojo. 82%. That many misses. Oh, someone might die here. Kid? Will Kid die? Okay, no. Okay, starting with yellow. That's good. It's good for me, right? And then red. Do that. Then green, I can do a heal all. Or I do a regular heal, I guess. Blue. With the HP threshold, you're just meant to get it to the point where it stops casting just green. And then black and white. Okay, is it... yeah, black and then white. Because I tried white then black, so now it's black and white. Yeah. Now white. And let's hope Lavos doesn't just use a random thing. Okay, good. Chrono Cross! Oh, it worked! Mojo! That's a good clip. Just clip that out of context. Perfect. summary of the song, summary of the game. Look, I am not musically inclined. I don't know my songs that well. What is this song supposed to be? I may like to claim that I am, but I am not. Let's find out. I'm not looking on chat. I'm not looking at chat on purpose. I want to see if I can figure it out. No, this is giving me vibes of something else. Radical Dreamers? Oh, I guess. No, okay. I'm thinking of something else. This is reminding me of something else entirely. Oh, okay. I will show you exactly what I'm thinking of when I'm seeing this scene. Okay, it is Radical Dreamers. Yeah. Yeah, there's... Okay, I can now hear the leitmotif. It's just when it's really slowed down, it's hard for me to tell. This is kind of reminding me of Zero Ranger at the moment, by the way. Oh wait, that's actually like not too far off, right? Waiting for an eternity just for this very moment. It's not too far off the mark saying this is similar to Zero Ranger. Meaninglessly hurting one another, the disappearing life forms. Love to hate, hate to love. Why are we born? Why do we die? Evolution? The survival of the fittest? What is there to be achieved from harming one another? Killing one another? You get to listen to it for the next 10 minutes? Oh, I don't mind that at all. I like Radical Dreamers. The eggs that we call planets, and the innumerable spermatozoa, the life forms which gather around them. When one of those countless seeds is joined with a planet, a new universe is born. All this exists for that one moment, all so that the universe can evolve into the next dimension. Does that make us all just pawns? Are each of our short lives nothing but a cheap sacrifice, just so that the one chosen life form can be born? No, that is not the case. Each and every one of us has a chance of becoming that one chosen life form. Yes, it could be you. Each of us tries to do our best with the hand we're dealt, be it our genes or the environment we live in. Each life form, struggling to make the best of the life it's given, forms a link in the golden chain that leads to the creation of a new universe. This is big Zero Ranger vibes. You remember the true ending? I'm being reminded of the true ending right now. Lavos is the Big Bang. I guess that's one theory. Every single thing in the whole of nature is perhaps just dreaming a dream of life. All of them are also perhaps nothing more than a dream dreamt by a planet before its birth. But yes, eventually all dreams will return to Zervin, the Sea of Dreams. Yeah, that's just a live stream. Don't go yet, Serge. It's alright. Everything is alright now. Time, which has been divided, will be unified again now. The time for farewells has come. You will lose all memory of this whole adventure and return to your own time. But this time, you will be able to live your own life. Yes! I love that Mojo gets to have a final say in this. Sergeum, I am so happy I met you. I will continue to do my best as a messenger of love and courage. Take care, Surgeon, until we meet again. Does every character? Surely every character would have it. Okay, they're not gonna let every character say something then. We alone do not have the power to heal the world's woes or to solve all its mysteries. And yet, even then... It was bloody good knowing ya, mate. Thanks for being born you, Surgeon. I guess now's the time to say see ya later, mate, but I'll find ya. Sometime, somewhere. I'm bloody sure of it. No matter the time, no matter the world you live in, I'll find ya. I'm sure I'll find you. Yeah, this is Zero Ranger. I'll make every comparison to Zero Ranger as much as I can, even if it's not a shmup. Especially for games that came out before Zero Ranger. Especially those ones. Oh, so is this why people hated the ending so much? Because it's all a dream? Are you alright? What's the matter? I can see some people not liking the ending as much if that's what it resulted in. Don't scare me like that. Just passed out all of a sudden. What? Terra Tower? Fate? But Serge just got his memories. He still has his memories. What are you talking about? He just got here. Got some Komodo dragon scales for me. Don't you remember? No. I don't remember that at all. Sound confused. Come on, Serge. Get with the program. The summer's only just started. Wow, so for Roxas, how his summer break just ended, for Serge it just started. Thus the curtain closes on another tale. An eternity has passed. Fleeting dreams fade into the distance. All that is left now is me and my memories. But I'm sure we'll meet again. Someday, you and I, another place, another time. It's just that we might not realize that you are you and I am me. I'm sure we'll meet again in Radical Dreamers, which I'm fully intending on reading, by the way, the visual novel. Let us open the door to the great unknown, come across another reality, and live another today. Even when the story has been told, life goes on. Until we meet again, take care of yourself, my friend. Shala Kid Zeal. Bookends? Oh yeah. Is that Serge? On the left there? Who knows? Yeah. Is it supposed to end like this? Oh, okay. I think I pressed A too much. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I skipped something or not. I might have, but I couldn't really say. I think, okay, I'm just gonna say that's it. We start by opening the diary. Yeah, I know. The theories that say she found him, others say it's Magus. Okay, there's a... I'm saying because of all the theories you can make. That's a crazy amount you can say. Okay. Isn't the diary in the intro though written by Serge? Because he mentions Kid in that diary. Why would... I don't know. So so was the diary originally written by Serge? Or I don't know. I need to like see all the excerpts. Like for me to do any theorizing at all, a text log would be so helpful. This ending, it's like she came to our world to look for Serge, but how does she do that without the distortion? Time is convoluted and laudrant, yeah. That's about it. You could make a whole thesis, I feel like, about the philosophical ideas this game has, right? I feel like you could easily have something like that. Like if you're like studying a philosophy major, you could do that. Cause I'm too dumb to really think about what this is trying to say. And people did back then. Yeah, exactly. What is this live action footage? I still can't get over this. Okay. Instead of thinking about what this game's trying to say, I'll just say what I feel about the game. That's much easier. I liked it. Is it better than Chrono Trigger? I don't know, because I feel like this game's too different from Chrono Trigger to make a comparison like that. The only comparison you can make is that they're both JRPGs and they are story linked, but they're not written the same way. So I don't really like comparing these two games. Good game, bad sequel still holds generally, I think. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Probably should not have shoehorned all that stuff into Chrono Trigger. Squarts? What is that? What kind of company is Squarts? I didn't notice that the first time. Probably should not have shoehorned all that stuff with CT. The DS version of CT added more content tried tying to Chrono Cross. Oh, is that another reason why people didn't like the DS version? I think the problem wasn't that... so you did say shoehorned, and I think that word is probably the right connotation. Wait, what the heck? The world ends with you? Are you kidding me? I've been playing a 2E game this whole time? What? She's in the other world. She I don't know, she's trying to like beat this Reaper game to come back to life. I will find you, even if I have to search the world over. Sometime, somewhere. I'm sure. So that was Kid that was there, or Shala, kind of. So that was the point of the live action footage? Because that was like her crossing worlds to do that? So when I said shoehorn's the right connotation, yeah, it wasn't that they included Chrono Trigger stuff that was the problem. It's the fact they like to do it in dumps. If you know what I mean. They loaded all of that at the end, near the end of the game, or like closer to the end, and just like did huge text to like explain all this stuff. So using the word shoehorned is probably correct, because probably wouldn't have minded it if they wrote it and spaced it out throughout the entire game, but they didn't. They just loaded it all up and then like expected you to understand immediately. Yeah, again, this is more to do with the fact that I like the idea and the ambition of how they try to write the story more than I like the story itself. If you know what I mean by that, I like how they try to make a link to Chrono Trigger, and I like how they're trying to. I like the writing process, but I'm not sure if I liked the execution that much. I think that's how I feel so far. The execution could use a lot more work. They tried too hard. Yeah, trying too hard is a thing. Don't get me wrong. Trying too hard is fair. Like, you could say, I brought it up before. Mighty Number 9 tried, you know. They certainly did. And I don't respect that game's ideas or ambition. I definitely don't. But for a game like this, I do. Because I can't really put into words why exactly, but I just do. There'll be some games where I respect the ambition and some games where I don't. And I don't really think it has anything to do with the game quality, but I don't know. So yeah, I enjoyed this game. I like the combat system, more engaged in it than I was with FF7's Materia system. Way more engaged, I think. Because, well, okay, not specifically the Materia system, but like also the difficulty as well. I thought this game had much more interesting fights than anything in FF7. Like the Miguel fight, the Garai fight. Not so much the Lunar Dragon fight, or whatever it's called. And not that fight that much. What else? I guess the Devourer of Time fight kind of counts because it's an interesting idea for the boss, even if it's like way too convoluted to figure out how to do it. Thank you, ads. We have to listen to Scars of Time one last time, right? Oh yes. Okay, hold on. Okay, so yeah, we finished with Chrono Cross now. So there's a few things I wanted to bring up. So hold on. So that ending where you got the right colors for the Chrono Cross correct? Hold on. Oh no, turn that off. It reminded me of this. So you might be wondering. I want to wait for the ads. I want to wait for the stream bot to say that there's no ads playing. Because the music, the way Lavos was fading away, it reminded me of this. So I'll go straight to the ending here.
The membrane. After membrane extraction, we'll inject concentrated anti-serum into the main body.
It reminded me of a operation in Trauma Team.
There's never been a heart-stopping operation performed without a heart.
And if you know the Trauma series, it gets pretty crazy, especially when you get near the end of the game.
Let's begin. Now, injecting the serum.
So the music and the way the scene plays out remind me of this.
Be gone.
You see what I mean? By the way, you're performing heart surgery. By the way, this is a heart surgery.
The mutant Rosalia has disappeared.
Doesn't it?
Over?
This is what I first thought of when I saw that scene.
The procedure was a success.
Right? It's like the same tone, the same feeling. It's so similar sounding and feeling as well.
Sorry.
Yeah. Closing the operation area. You should rest a bit.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. I could only think about that for that scene. Anyway, let's listen to Scars of Time here, because I don't want to like boot up the game. Music is similar too. Yeah. So yeah, I enjoy this game. So what am I gonna do? So next week, for the whole of next week, I'm not gonna be able to stream. I'll be away from my computer for quite a while, for the week exactly. So yeah, I guess it will just be a week break. The next game I'm gonna play, huh? I don't know. I don't want to jump straight into another JRPG. Because I feel like that would be a mistake. Because then I'll get burned out. I did just recently buy Blasphemous, which is a Metroidvania Souls-like, and that seems like something I'd like, right? Because of course I beat Dark Souls 3, so that means I like Dark Souls, right? There's no flaws whatsoever with the entire series. That's sarcasm. It kind of feels like I'm playing like JRPG, then Metroidvania. JRPG, then Metroidvania. I don't know why it's seeming that way, but I feel like that's what's gonna happen. So was that Panther Demon anything special? I think the Panther Demon is what got Shada to notice. Surge, maybe? I don't know. Just to explain links? Oh, sure, okay. By the way, this music's amazing. I don't think I haven't put my point across yet that I think this song's amazing. So Lynx really was trying to do the Nibelheim turnaround like Sephiroth did. The real mystery is why Lynx felt the need to make Surge into an edgy boy. Yeah, that's the real question, that's true. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I don't know. Because after whatever the next game is, I'm gonna be playing FF8. Is the thing. Like, I could jump to... Didn't one of you guys recommend a game that I could have played? Oh, Vesperia. Like, I could play Vesperia, I guess, but... I wanna get the PlayStation 1 Final Fantasies out of the way. Because I never played them. 8 is decent too. See, that's the thing, right? So many people have many different opinions with 8. I just don't know what's going on there, so I have to find out for myself what's going on. That's exactly why I'm playing FF8 at some point. Because I have no idea who to trust. Because people say 8 is bad, 8 is decent, 8 is good. I have no idea. Form your own opinion. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Because everyone said FF7 was great, and my opinion is, when it comes to the characters, sure, I think the character drama is really good in FF7. I think that's... I understand why that's so memorable to me. But the combat sucks. it's not that it sucks. There's obviously there's combat way worse than FF7, Stranger of Sword City, for example, but it's not very engaging to me. So yeah, so I may have a different opinion on 8. That's why I want to play it. But I don't know what I want to play before that though. How long is Blasphemous? Hold on, we'll just look through this Steam library that I have here. There's Maiden and Spell. What is this? 15 months? Oh, 2022. Oh, that's not new. There's Muse Dash. So I got this. That does remind me I should play more of Ender Lilies. Oh yeah, I do have that game, don't I? I have this. I could play that. I could play this. I don't really want to on stream. I really don't want to play this on stream. Now that I think about it, I really don't want it. But I'll play that later. And unfortunately, there's no joke I can make with Power Wash Simulator about cleaning up Midgard when it comes to Chrono Cross. I can't make any jokes there, so I'm not gonna play that. So either Ender Lilies or where is it? One of these. Record of Lotus War? Nah. I think it'd have to be Blasphemous. I think I'm gonna play Blasphemous the next time I stream. Because I'm interested in this. Rabbit and Steel raids when that game comes out. What is Rabbit and Steel? Oh! I forgot. There's another game that I wishlisted. What is Blasphemous? I'll just answer that first. And then I'll go into what I wanted to say earlier. It's just a Metroidvania, but it's a Souls-like. So there's... Your rolls have invuln, and then there's like very gory stuff. You know? Very religious... What is it called? It's like a specific term for this kind of art style. So this... I feel like this might be cool to play. I don't know. Rabbit and Steel is a co-op roguelike shmup. Oh, okay. That might be interesting. Of course, I could play the best Toho game in the world. Where is it? I can play Taco Man. I can play this. I can fight against Shrimp. I can fight against Bean Paste Monster. Another Bean Paste Monster. I can fight against whatever this is. I can fight against a giant Flandre who is not Taco Man. I could play this. I don't want to click on any of those. Here we go. Ah. Okay. Seems cool. It's not out yet, so... Oh, co-op. Look at that. It is like a raid. Anyway, yeah. I think Blasphemous will be next because I'm gonna try my best to keep the order of Metroidvania and then JRPG as long as I can for no reason. I've got no reason for that, but I'm just gonna do it. Alright, that's it for today. Chrono Cross was a fun game. Fun experience too. I'll probably do New Game Plus in my own time in case I ever get bored or whatever. So yeah. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later. Hopefully FF8 will be fun when I get to that. Thank you for checking my stream out. Hydrogen, thanks for the raid. I already forgot your name, sorry. I'm gonna scroll up. Oh crap. What was the guy's name again? I can check that out right now. Succubus of Geek. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you Not Into Corn for the follow as well. Yeah, thanks for checking out my stream. Okay, bye bye. Gotta go. Definitely have to sleep now. Alright, see ya. Bye.